Ye's album, In a Perfect World, has honestly been like one of the most polarizing concepts and mysterious projects ever that I've ever witnessed, to be honest with you. And you could say probably most definitely in Ye's career. And I actually made a video back when it was still called Cuckkk. And yeah, I was just sorry about covering it, you know? Not because I agree with everything Ye was saying around that time, but because sonically, bro, and I said this before, it really caught my ear. The production had that raw, experimental energy, and that reminds people why he's still one of the best producers ever. Even though some people crash shot on me in the comments, calling me a fucking Nazi, this and that, the truth is music, man. And I was just trying to approach it from an honest angle. That being said though, I'm actually relieved that Ye seems to be reworking this project. The shit from Cuckkk, literally crazy fucking name, to In a Perfect World doesn't just sound like a title change, it feels like a tone shift. And honestly, bro, that's a smart move. That's a smart move. There's too much talent, too much potential in the actual music to waste it on controversy and hate. If this rework is focused more on like the sonic side and less on inflammatory messaging and shit like that, then it could end up being one of his best bodies of work in a minute. It's what I was trying to highlight all along, bro. The soundscape is there. It just needed better direction. Also, a lot of people were willing to admit that the production was good. Even the ones that were completely turned off by like the lyrical content, that speaks volume, bro. The beats, the samples, the mixes, they were all at a really sonic level. And that's part of why people were frustrated, because they didn't want to like it. But they also couldn't deny that some of those tracks went crazy, bro. And I get it. Lyrics matter. The message matters. But when you strip that out and imagine like this project, right, focused on just raw emotion, creativity, and, you know, some honest writing, it could genuinely be special, This album could follow literally in the same footsteps as Bully, which already had a solid foundation with how his rollout, you know, basically began back last year. And also the whole general vibe is given off. Both seems to tap into like this post-Vultures Ye, a version of Ye that's more in tune with his experimental roots, but maybe more self-aware about what at stake. If In a Perfect World leans to like the soulful instrumentation, the bold structure, and actual storytelling, it could be the album that bridges where he's been at and where he could still go musically. Listen guys, we'll have to wait and see. We just really have to wait and see for what this man previews as next listening parties this month. But personally, like I said, I have hope, bro. Not blind faith, no pun intended, but like I'm cautiously optimistic, bro. This isn't about defending Ye, bro. I've called him out as bullshit. It's about wanting to see a legendary artist actually use his genius for something meaningful, bro. If he leaves the AI, the shock value, the hate behind, and just locks in on this project, we might be looking at something worth remembering, bro. Let me know what you guys think about all this. It's been a minute that I've touched on this album. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.